screen.
Okay. So first of all, hello everyone, and welcome to the first session that we're hosting during online teaching. It is not going to be the first and last one. We're going to be hosting like a series of other sessions as well, so that we would be able to support you as much as we can. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Deepa, thank you. Okay, so as Yasser said, let me just like start by repeating what he has just said. We decided to have this session bilingual. So we are going to be covering the exact same thing. He's going to be explaining in Arabic. I'm going to be explaining in English. So if you understand one of the two languages, consider the part where we're switching, me like explaining in English after he has already explained in Arabic. Consider it as a time where you practice what we've just covered, okay? So that would be the time where you practice so that if you have any question, you can then ask. Okay, so we'll do our best to like move as slow as we can, okay? We're going to be touching base on some of the basics when it comes to generating a link on Google Meet, some features on Google Classroom and Gemini as well. We're going to be talking in detail about all of the things that we're going to be covering in our session. But first, we would like to introduce ourselves. So I'll start first. So my name is Lumna Tarek, for whoever is joining me in one of my sessions for the first time. I'm a Google certified trainer and innovator. So I started this journey back in COVID, which reminds me of these days, by the way. This is how I started. Before I even get that certification, I stayed home. I started leveling up my tech skills and I went for the Google certifications. And here we are staying home again, but this time as a certified trainer and doing the thing that I love the most, which is like hosting sessions and sharing the love of Google with everyone else. So after Yasser introduces himself, I'm going to be talking a bit about GEG Kuwait, so that you guys would know a lot about this community and so that you would see if you would like to be part of GEG Kuwait and join us in our upcoming sessions as well. Okay, and what GEG actually stands for. So Yasser, I'm passing the mic over to you so that you can introduce yourself and then I'll take it over from there.
شكرا لبنى. السلام عليكم. اسمي ياسر العبد الله. أنا مدرب معتمد من جوجل. بدأنا هذه الرحلة من سنوات، تقريبا من حوالي 6 سنوات. تعرفت على لبنى تقريبا بال 2019 ومن وقتها ونحن شغالين. بوقت الكورونا كان لنا دور كبير في تدريب المعلمين وفي يعني أحب أفكر إنه نحن والله أنقذنا العملية التعليمية في كثير من المدارس، وإن شاء الله أنه نحن ما خيبنا ظن أحد. هدفنا اليوم أنه نساعد المعلمين في هذه الفترة الحرجة، ونحن نتمنى ويا ريت أنه ما يكون لنا داعي. نتمنى لو كنا نستطيع أن نرجع إلى أعمالنا وإلى أماكننا وما يكون لنا شغل أصلا يعني، ولكن للأسف هذا الواقع اللي فرض علينا. وهدفنا اليوم أنه نحن يعني نخلي طلابنا يكملون بشكل طبيعي، ما يتغير عليهم شيء، سواء كان عن طريق أي برنامج من برامج التعليم عن بعد. الأشياء اللي راح نقدمها اليوم راح تكون إن شاء الله مفيدة. تواصلوا معنا مع أي حدا من GEG كويت. بليز فولو أس، سووا لنا فولو على حساباتنا على الانستغرام وخصوصا GEG كويت، لأنه بنضيف أشياء كل يوم، أشياء جديدة. الأشياء اللي راح نضيفها بإذن الله اليوم راح نحور على 3 محاور. أولا جوجل كلاس روم وعلاقته بجوجل ميت. 2 جوجل ميت والضبط الأساسي في جوجل ميت. ورقم 3 راح يكون how to use Gemini أو كيف نستخدم Gemini مع جوجل ميت. لبنى المايك.
Okay, I'll just give a brief on what GEG stands for and what we do when it comes to GEG Kuwait. So GEG stands for Google Educator Group. So as you can see, like it is right now a small community. We would love to have more champions and more people joining us. So first of all, it is like a group that you join if you're passionate about sharing the love of Google or other tech tools with other educators. So you will be the one who others can refer to or like ask for guidance or help whenever we face like any difficulty, like understanding a certain tool, just like what we're doing right now. We switched online, as Yasser said, right away. Suddenly, some people needed support. So yeah, exactly. Thank you for adding this. So some people needed support. So that GEG or that Google Educator group is there to support you whenever you need help. Even if you do not need help, we will be sharing like more about tech tools when it comes to social media. We're going to be posting there. We're going to be hosting some webinars. We can like host some in-person sessions as well. And we can even have like some meetups. It doesn't have to be like us learning or sharing knowledge. It can be us meeting somewhere, getting to know each other and see how we can support each other better. Okay, so as Yasser said, you can join GEG Kuwait or like follow the page on Instagram. You will find that we have GEG Kuwait Instagram page. And I believe that this is the only place where we are or where you can find us. Of course, you can follow Yasser and me on Instagram. You will find us on LinkedIn as well. And this is, as I said, the first session we're going to be, or we were even thinking while rehearsing together before the session of like other topics that we can present for the upcoming sessions. So let's move on. So as Yasser said, we're going to be starting with Google Classroom. We're going to help you know how to generate the Meet link, what it means when you generate the Meet link there, and like all the kinds of host controls that you need to know about you being the host or like the Google Classroom owner, joining the Meet from there, and how it differs from creating a static link that others can join. We're going to be talking about Google Meet basic features and some of the other host controls as well, and the tools that can turn your lesson into an interactive one. We're going to be talking about Gemini and how it can help you save time, because right now we need to save time, right? Save time creating events, save time preparing for our lessons. And this is where Gemini comes. Like it is going to help you do that as a teacher. So Yasser, let's start with Google Classroom.
اوكي I will راح اشارك معكم الشاشة ونبدأ أولاً بجوجل كلاس روم. ثواني I'm sharing a different screen. طيب بداية إذا كنت حاب تنشئ ميتينج أو لينك فأنت عندك عدة خيارات، ولكن الأفضل والأغلب أنك أنت تنشئه من داخل جوجل كلاس روم. ببساطة تروح على صفحة الصف ومن الزاوية اليمنى تضغط على إنشاء رابط. من هنا إنشاء رابط، مباشرة راح يكون هذا الرابط جاهز للمشاركة. الطلاب علشان يشوفون هذا الرابط لازم تخليه visible، مرئي للطلاب، مرئي للطلاب. بعد ذلك تستطيع أن تقوم بالانضمام مباشرة إلى استخدامه للانضمام مباشرة إلى المحادثة. طبعا شيء أساسي وشيء مهم جدا لازم تعرفه أنه إذا أنشأت الرابط من خلال جوجل كلاس روم، الطلاب لا يستطيعون الدخول إلى الاجتماع إلا بعد دخولك، ولذلك يعتبر هو الخيار الأفضل رقم واحد. أفضل خيار أنك تنشئ عن طريق جوجل كلاس روم. الخيار الثاني، لبنى نروح الخيار الثاني ولا راح تشرح يعني بالإنجليزي؟
Okay, let me explain this. Yeah, you can go for Google Calendar and then I'm going to start explaining again.
تمام، شكرا لك. الخيار الثاني انك انت تنشئه من خلال جوجل كالندر، خصوصا اذا كنت انت بتدرس مثلا في صفوف معينة، تقدر ببساطة تروح على إنشاء مثلا حدث، تمام، وتسميه مثلا اللي هو الصف الرابع، مثلا الصف الرابع الشعبة 6، وتقوم بإنشاء فيديو، تضيف رابط فيديو من هنا، تمام. بعد ذلك تقوم باختيار الوقت، مثلا حصتك لها وقت معين، فقط أقوم بالضغط على خيارات إضافية حتى يفتح بشكل أوسع فيكون واضح للجميع. أقوم باختيار مثلا الوقت المحدد، أقوم باختيار مثلا يوم الخميس من الساعة كذا إلى الساعة كذا. طيب هل يكرر؟ إذا كان هذا الأمر عندك مكرر، تستطيع مثلا أن تقول بشكل يوميا حصتك من الساعة كذا إلى الساعة كذا. أو إذا كنت تريد تخصيص، مثلا أنت عندك حصص معينة تستطيع أن تقوم بتخصيصه من هنا بضغط مثلا عفوا التخصيص من هنا، أنا أعتذر، التخصيص مرة واحدة لمدة أسبوع واحد، متى يعني يتم تكراره بهذا الشكل. تستطيع مثلا بعد ذلك أخذ الرابط، هذا الرابط، نسخ معلومات الرابط ومشاركتها مع الطلاب. تمام. هذا طبعا إذا كنت تريد أن تقوم ب يعني بمشاركة هذا الرابط عن طريق جوجل كالندر. الطريقة الأخيرة، وهذه الطريقة طبعا هذه عن يعني لبنى هي التي أرتني إياها، طبعا هنا نقوم بحفظ، بعد ذلك نقوم بمشاركة الرابط مع الطلاب. ثواني، أنا أريد فقط أن نجد مثلا الدرس هنا، أستطيع أن آخذ الرابط وأشاركه مع الطلاب، لكن كن متأكد أنك قمت بوضع التواريخ المناسبة لطلابك. الأخير هو قامت لبنى ب يعني صراحة بتوضيحه لي أنك إذا كنت تدرس يعني صفوف كثيرة، كل ما عليك فعله هو أن تقوم باختيار جوجل كالندر، ثم تطلب منه أن يقوم بإنشاء مواعيد مثلا اجتماعات لصفوفي. تمام. الصف السادس مثلا يوم الأحد الساعة أو كل يوم، نقول من الأحد إلى الخميس الساعة 9. بعد ذلك مثلا عندك صف آخر فقط قم بنسخ ولصق الصف السابع من الأحد إلى الخميس الساعة مثلا 10:15. تمام. ثم تقوم بالضغط على ذهاب، سوف يقوم هو بإنشاء هذه الروابط. لاحظوا يا جماعة. طيب هل تريد تكرارها وتكرر حتى 11 مثلا 11 عفوا 6/2020 سوف يقوم بتكرار هذه المواعيد حتى هذا الوقت. طبعا لو كان عندك صفوف كثيرة تستطيع أن تقوم بتكرارها بمجرد أن تضغط على جوجل كالندر. تستطيع بعد ذلك أن تجد هذه المواعيد موجودة وجاهزة في جوجل كالندر لتتأكد منها. لبنى.
Yeah, okay. I just want to share the form with whoever asked me in the chat, okay? So you were asking if you're going to be receiving certificates after the session. The answer is yes. You will all receive certificates of attendance, but you need to fill out the form. Because we use AutoCrat, so it is going to be sending certificates automatically to whoever submitted the form, okay? So I switched off my camera. I'm so sorry for that because I feel like it is going to get laggy, so it is better that I have it off. So right now, let me share my screen and repeat exactly what Mr. Yasser has shared.
Yasser, العربي you can practice يعني أنت تتدرب على اللي سويناها.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Can you just enable accepting responses again on the form because they are trying to fill out the form? Okay. And I know that you stopped accepting responses before the session starts.
Okay, I will open it. No problem.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me share my entire screen until Yasser would be able to do that. Okay. Yasser, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, it's work.
Okay. So we're taking you from the very beginning, okay, of having a class and you want the students to join your class using that Meet link, okay? That is inside your Google Classroom. And let me tell you what this differs from creating a static Meet link that all the teachers would be using. So if you generated a Meet link here, some of the teachers cannot find it here. And it happened like with some of the teachers at my school. They couldn't find that section here. If you cannot find that section here, just make sure that you go to the settings gear icon here, okay? And then you would just scroll down until you reach that section, okay? The Google Meet section in your settings page, and then you're going to click on the generate Meet link, okay? Do not forget to make it visible to the students. Some teachers just generate it and they forget to make it visible, so the students would open the Google Classroom and then say like, we cannot find the join Meet button, for example, okay? It is because you did not make it visible. You generated the link, but it is visible only to you. So you're going to click on save. And then after you do, this is exactly how it is going to be like, even from the student's perspective, okay? And as Yasser said, if you click on the three-dot menu here, okay, this is how the students can get the link. So they would just click on join and join your meeting right away. I saw like one of our participants saying that students joined the call before her. I don't know if you're talking about students joining that call or when you created the Meet link from Google Calendar. If you generated the link here in Google Classroom, there are some things that you need to know. First of all, that the teacher who owns the class and the co-host, which is like the co-teacher in the class who got added by the teacher, are the only two who can start a meeting. No other student can join the meeting before you do. If you clicked on join the call now, and when you did, you found all of the students already there, it is because they got admitted to the meeting right after you clicked on join the call. Okay, it doesn't mean that they joined the call before you. And there's something else that you need to know, which is that they remain in the waiting room. Even if they click on the join call before you do, they remain in the waiting room until you join the call. There is something that I always like mention to the teachers because they always ask, can students from another class, since the students, as you can see, can click on the three-dot menu and get the link for that class, okay, or that meet, okay, can they share it with other students from other classes? And the answer is yes. They can share with other students from other classes, but again, those students can join the call, but they will remain in the waiting room. So they will not be admitted to the meeting unless you allow them to do so, okay? Or you admit them yourself. So this is something else that you might want to know, okay? So you have here the present option, which enables you to present your screen right away without having to join the call, okay? You can cast the meeting if you're like somewhere. I don't think that we need this option, okay, during the online meeting. Sometimes I use this if I would like to join a Meet call using my phone, for example. So it is an option that you might want to know, okay? So these are all about generating a Meet link in Google Classroom. Let me take you to Calendar. So some of the schools would prefer to create Meet links, static Meet links, for every single class to be used by all teachers teaching different subjects, okay? So for example, let's say class 3E would have a Meet link that would be used by all the teachers teaching that class. So if you would go to Google Calendar, this is another way of creating a Meet link, but it is different than Google Classroom. It is, I would not say less secure, but I would say it is not a Meet link that belongs to a certain class, okay? So here you can just like click on the create button. Just let me, yeah. Okay, it's loading. Just give it a second. Yeah, so you can still see my screen, right?
Yes, it's work.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's a bit laggy, okay. Okay. Okay, until calendar loads, okay, let me take you to Gemini and then we'll get back in here. The first option that I would like to share with you, or the first thing that you would need to know so that you would follow what Yasser said, which is enabling that integration between your Gemini and the Google Workspace tools. And I believe during like this time, we all need to like have Gemini as an AI platform do things on our behalf to save us some time. So we would go to the settings gear icon, first of all, here when you open Gemini. And then you're going to go to the connected apps. And then here you have to make sure that you enable this option, okay? So that when you click on the @ key, okay, on your keyboard, just so like as if you're mentioning someone. So when you mention any of Workspace tools, this would enable you to ask for like certain actions to be like made on your behalf. You're not going to be the one creating the event on calendar. You're going to let Gemini create the event on your behalf, especially if you are an admin, if you are a head of department, if you're asked to create those static meet links yourself, like, and we're talking about like, they can ask you to create 15, 20, or even more, so you can let Gemini do it for you. You don't have to go to calendar and create every single event yourself. So you will just like go to a new chat after going to settings and enabling that option. You would just click on the @ symbol here and choose calendar. And then you're going to ask or write your prompt asking it to create the meet links for you. So you're going to say like create, let's say 5 meet links. I'm giving you an example. I created 17 before, okay? Create 5 meet links. I would love that you guys try it out while I'm explaining it. Like if you would like to try it out, that would be great, so that you can share your like concerns if something went wrong. You can like share or ask any question you might have. So create 5 meet links, okay?
خصوصا مدرسات العربي اللي بيدرسون بالمراحل الأولى، يعني بالكي جي ولا الجريد 1 يستخدموا شيء غير جوجل كلاس روم. try it now، جربوها الحين، روحوا على جيميناي وحاولوا تجربوها. just add it will show بس تحط كلمة اللي هي shift and 2 shift والرقم 2 حيطلع لك جوجل كالندر، اختاره واطلب منه مثلا انه ينشئ لك اجتماعات.
I'm just giving you an example. And end on Thursday, March 12th. Okay, so now I asked that it creates 5 meet links for me. I gave Gemini the titles of the meetings, and I said that I want it to start on Sunday, March 8th, and I want it to end on Thursday, March 12th. And of course, you can ask for those like meetings to be like recurring meetings that would just repeat every single week. I would just like say from March 8th to March 12th, hoping that the week after we would just like go back to school. Okay, so I would just hit enter. And then as you can see, it is like linking what I've asked with Google Calendar, starting to create the meet links for me. So I'm going to say yes, like start creating, and then it is going to connect to Google Calendar. And it said everything is done, and it actually created the meet links for me. And as I said, I have like a whole department, like the early years department has 17 classes for KG and reception, and Gemini created the meet links for me. Like as an administrator, I saved like, let's say half an hour creating those meet links, and Gemini just did it for me. So I can just like go to my calendar as Yasser showed you. Let me just, Yasser, can you admit the people who are trying to join the call?
Yes.
Are you doing that? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay. Now, as you can see, like the meetings are going to show in here. Okay. And you can click on any of them and share the meet link. I don't know what is wrong with calendar right now, but it is a bit laggy. Okay. It keeps loading. But anyway, this is how it is like. And this is how I created all of the meet links for some of my departments at school. Okay. So this is the whole idea. We just wanted to show you how Gemini can save you time creating static meet links. Okay, so I'll just like go back, stop sharing so that Yasser would move on to the next part. But I cannot see like you guys reacting using the emojis. Like, show us some engagement. Come on.
No, there is some engagement. There is some engagement.
Because I cannot see them. Like, I hate the picture-in-picture mode, honestly speaking. I hate it. I don't like it. To have that window appearing on the side of the screen and me dragging it everywhere so that I would be able to see my entire screen. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Yasser, you can go ahead.
اوكي. الحين بعد الضغط على زر المشاركة، احب ان اوضح شيء، ان الطلاب لا يستطيعون الدخول الى صفوفك، الى الاستماع، ما لم تدخل انت بالاول. يعني انت كمعلم ان لم تدخل، الطلاب لا يستطيعون الدخول. ايضا شيء اخر ومهم، أنك قد تدخل وتجد الطلاب أمامك، هم كانوا في غرفة الانتظار، لذلك يعني في اللحظة التي دخلت فيها على الاجتماع كانوا موجودين، يعني أنتم تعتبرون دخلتم مع بعض. لذلك يعني لا تشيلون هم، لا تقلقوا من هذا الأمر، ما دامك تفتح عن طريق جوجل كلاس روم الطلاب لا يستطيعون أن يسبقوك. طيب، الآن هناك بعض الضبط الذي تقوم به قبل الدخول إلى جوجل كلاس روم، ومنه يعني أن تقوم بمشاركة عرض. تستطيع المشاركة من هنا، يعني تبدأ أصلا بالمشاركة. تستطيع أن تقوم بإرسال يعني إرسال الاجتماع أو الميت لينك. إذا كان عندك شاشة أخرى، شاشة كبيرة مثلا في الصف أو في البيت، يعني أنا الآن أقوم بمشاركة الاجتماع هذا على شاشة موجودة، شاشة التلفزيون أمامي. طبعا أيضا تستطيع أن تقوم بضبط الكاميرا، إذا كان عندك مثلا كاميرتان تستطيع أن تقوم بالتبديل بالكاميرا، وأيضا تستطيع أن تتأكد من إذا كان عندك سبيكر مركب على الكمبيوتر، أو إذا كنت تريد أن تستخدم مثلا السبيكر الخاص بالتلفزيون. وأيضا من هنا تقوم بإعداد الميكروفون، إذا كنت تستخدم سماعات مثلا من هنا تستطيع اختيار الميكروفون. بعد ذلك تقوم بالانضمام إلى المحادثة، وهذا ما سنقوم إن شاء الله بمشاركته أولا بأول. طبعا كنا نستطيع، يعني كان هناك شيء نستطيع أن نقوم به قبل ذلك، وهو أن نقوم بعمل الفلتر والباك جراوند، ولكن يعني نستطيع أن نقوم به إن شاء الله من هنا. سوف نبدأ من البداية من هنا. من هنا تستطيع أن تقوم بإضافة مثلا أشخاص، تستطيع أن تقوم بكتم أصوات المشاركين، وتستطيع فقط أن تكتب مثلا إذا أردت أن تضيف أي شخص من مدرستك، فقط تستطيع أن تكتب اسمه أو إيميله، ومباشرة سوف تتم إضافته إلى الاجتماع. يعني بهذا الشكل سوف يتم إضافة، عفوا أنا هنا أبحث، أنا آسف، من هنا إضافة شخص، أنا أعتذر، إضافة شخص، فقط تقوم بكتابة اسمه وسوف يظهر مباشرة. طبعا مستر أحمد أنا حافظ الإيميل تبعك حفظ يعني. تستطيع أن تقوم بدعوته وإدخاله إلى إدخاله إلى الاجتماع مباشرة. أيضا كما قلت تستطيع كتم الأصوات من هنا. ثم نأتي إلى هذا الزر، عناصر تحكم المضيف. هذا الزر يعني مهم جدا، وخصوصا للمعلمين الذين يقومون بتعليم المراحل الأولى. من هذا الزر تستطيع أن تقوم بإدارة المضيفين، تستطيع أن تمنعهم من مشاركة الشاشات، هذه أغلقها. الطلاب لا يحتاجون إلى مشاركة شاشاتهم إلا إذا كان عندهم برزنتيشن يقومون به. أيضا تستطيع منعهم من إرسال الإيموجيز، التفاعلات. لاحظوا هنا أنها تختفي، لاحظوا هنا الإيموجي هذه تختفي، أستطيع أن أفعلها. الآن إذا كنت تريد أن تكتم الصوت، عندك الطلاب يتكلمون. اليوم أحد المعلمين شارك معي هذه المشكلة، يقول أقوم بكتم أصواتهم وهم يتكلمون، أكتم أصواتهم ثم يفتحون الميكروفون. الآن وقت شرح الدرس قم بإغلاق الميكروفونات من هنا، تمام؟ عفوا، وقت شرح الدرس تستطيع أن تقوم بإغلاق الميكروفونات من هنا. طبعا لن يتم إغلاق الميكروفون الخاص بك. لاحظوا أن الميكروفون الخاص بي لم يتم إغلاقه، تمام؟ عفوا مرة أخرى. نعم، تستطيع أن تقوم بإغلاق الميكروفونات الخاصة بهم. أيضا تستطيع يعني إيقاف الفيديوهات أو الكاميرا، أو تستطيع أيضا السماح لهم بإرسال رسائل، يعني يرسلون على الشات بوكس، تستطيع منعهم من إرسال الرسائل على الشات بوكس. وأيضا طبعا لا يملك الجميع هذه الخاصية، اسأل جيميناي إذا كانت عندك فقط، تمام؟ لكن أهم شيء هو هذه تشغيل الميكروفونات. بعد أن تنتهي من شرح الدرس تستطيع أن تقوم بفتحها مرة أخرى من هنا، وتقوم بتفعيل تشغيل الميكروفونات Unmute All. الآن تتبع الحضور هنا، هذا اللي يرسل لك بعد نهاية الامتحان يقوم بعد نهاية الدرس يقوم بإرسال لك الحضور، من الذي حضر ومن متى إلى متى، يعني كم المدة التي قضاها. أيضا تستطيع أن تسمح لهم عندما تفتح خيار ميزة السؤال سين جيم question and answer تقوم بفتحها من هنا. أيضا تستطيع أن تمنع المضيفين من أن يقوموا ب منع الحضور من أن يقوموا ب سؤال يعني طرح أي سؤال إلا إذا وافقت عليه أنت. أيضا تستطيع منع يعني الأسئلة والإجابات. يعني هذه يستخدمونها المعلمين الذين يودون يعني أن يسيطروا بشكل كامل على الدرس. إذا هذه هي يعني أول أيقونة، وهذه هي الخيارات الموجودة فيها. الآن الأيقونة الثانية هي أيقونة الأدوات. لبنى، تريدين أن تشرح الأداة الأولى؟ لبنى do you want to...
Here, I'm with you.
Okay, do the first one لأن أخذت وقت طويل. Okay?
It's okay. You want me to like repeat and then you can continue?
أيوة بالضبط.
Okay, no problem. Let's go. Okay. So I'll share my screen.
I will stop sharing.
Okay. First of all, I know that some of you are raising their hands, like want to ask some questions. So we'll keep this till the end of the session, okay? And then we'll have like a sort of a discussion where you can ask any question that you might have. So right now I have like a meet call open. Okay, thank you, Yasser, for the idea, because while we were rehearsing, we were trying to figure out a way where we can show you everything without having like any sort of a glitch in our own meeting. Okay, so once I start my meeting, as Yasser said, because I know that when some teachers, especially those who are new to Google Meet, when they start a meeting, sometimes they feel nervous. Sometimes students would like to join, but they have no idea how to join, even though maybe you're using that Meet link in your Google Classroom, so it is easy for them to join. But still, some parents and students might get confused, and you're in the meeting, so you don't know what to do, and you would like to share the code or the Meet link with them. So here's the code that would be like the easiest option that you can share with the students or their parents. If they would like to join your meeting, you can just share that code with them, so that when they go to meet.google.com or open Google Meets app, they can just like join the Meet using that code. Or the other option is for you to click on that info button where you're going to be finding all the joining info. And again, that is the Meet link that you're going to be sharing with them. If you copied the joining info and shared with them, they're going to be getting all of this part, okay? That would make it harder for students and parents who are using Google Meet for the first time to join your meeting. They will not know what they should do. So we would recommend that you only use this one or copy it, and that would be the one that you paste in your email or like send it to students on Google Classroom. Then Yasser then talked about like you wanting to take a look at the participants. So before, it used to be a button here, okay, during COVID. Now they've changed it. So now if you would like to see all of the participants who are with you in the call, you have to click here on your avatar, and here's where you can find every single one. If you have more than one participant, okay, of course you're going to be finding the 3-dot menu next to every single one of them, and that is where you can like, for example, make one or your like anyone, any other teacher joining you as a co-host if you want, okay? And that is exactly how I made Yasser as a co-host. Since I'm sharing my entire screen, let me show you here, okay? So I can click the 3-dot menu here, okay? And these are the options that appear to me. So I can make someone as a co-annotator. We're going to be talking about this like in like a few seconds. And here's the option that I was showing you. This is how you can make someone as a co-host. Making someone as a co-host means that they are going to be having the same privileges that you have as the meeting's host, okay? That is one thing. So while you're in the call, if you know a certain student's email address and the student is like struggling to join your call, you can just like click on add people as Yasser showed you, and you can just like type any person's email, okay? Like I'll use the demo account that I created for myself, and then you can just like send an email. So that student is going to be receiving an email right away with the Meet link, and that would make it easier for them to join. Let's talk about the host controls, which I believe are the most important. So here you will find that lock button as the host controls that enables you as the host to control your meeting in a way or another. So what kinds of things can we control as the host? If you're the one starting the meeting, you're able to control whether you want the participants to be able to share their screen or not. You can enable them to send reactions like these, which I disabled today during my online session, for example, because they were using them nonstop, okay? And it started to get really annoying. So I just like disabled the send reactions option. You can enable students to turn on their microphone after you mute them all. And like, let me show you in our meeting here. Okay, you have this button that enables you to mute all the participants who are with you in the same call. Okay, and if you would like to unmute them, or if you would like them to unmute themselves after you mute them, this is the option that you can enable, so that whenever you would like one of them to talk, you would not need to go and like search for that participant, especially if you have like a big number, and then unmute their microphone yourself. And then here you have the option of enabling them to turn on their video or not, okay? For sessions like these, like the one that we're having right now, sometimes we prefer the option of disabling this option because some people turn on their videos without knowing, okay? So for them not to make that mistake, so we just like prefer that for them to join the call without having to turn on their videos or have this option disabled from their end, okay? Then if we scroll down, we're going to find that we can even control whether participants can send messages here or not. Like, for example, I'm giving many examples about today's session because it was like, oh my God, chaotic. Anyway, so students started sending messages here nonstop. Oh, wow, siren. This country is like fighting with this country. People are dying, stuff like that. So for me to like just disable this option, so I just did this. So then they would not be able to send messages and they would just stay focused, okay? So I'll go back to the host controls and I'll move on to the next section. Then we have the meeting access type. So if we created a static meet link, I can control or like adjust the settings from here before I even like start that meeting. So I can decide whether I want it open, okay, where anyone can join, which is an option that I do not recommend, or trusted, meaning that people can join without asking if they belong to your organization, which is the option that we usually choose. Or you have this one restricted. If you want to set like, we can say an extra layer of security, you can choose the restricted option because it means that those only the ones whom you invite or the ones whom you've shared the meeting link with are going to be the ones joining your meeting, okay? And then here I have the attendance tracking. For those who used Google Meet during COVID, we did not have that option, okay? And we used to download some extensions from the Chrome Web Store so that we would be able to get a sheet that would show us who attended the meeting, when was their start time and the end time, so how long exactly they've stayed in the meeting. So now you don't need to worry because once you enable this option, once you end the meeting, you will be receiving via email a sheet that would provide you with all the list of names or the names of your participants along with the start time and the end time of them joining and leaving the meeting. And then if you scroll down here, you're going to find a section talking about Q&A. Some of the teachers get confused and they do not really know what this is for. So for you to know, some of the tools provided by Meet and some of them are new tools, which I really love, okay? And we did not have before. So for you to be adjusting those settings are related to some of the tools that you have here in the meeting tools, okay? The shape of the icon here used to be different, but now you have like the waffle icon. So under tools here, I saw someone asking in the chat, I cannot record when I start a meet. Why can I not record? The thing is, unfortunately, recording your meet call used to be free. Now it is not anymore. Okay, so if you belong to an organization that uses Google and you enjoyed the Workspace Plus edition, okay, or subscription, that is when you would be able to record your meeting, okay? And then here we have the transcribe option, okay, which captures the conversation and sends you a Google document with the whole or the entire conversation written there with who said what. You have the live streaming in case you want it to like live stream on YouTube, okay, or Facebook. That is an option as well. And then here you have the breakout rooms, which we're going to be using with you by the end of the session, because we have like some tasks that we would like you to work on. So we want it to be like a sort of an interactive session as well. You have the polls whenever you would like to ask your audience like a certain question or get their votes. And this is the Q&A section that we found in here. So for you to use the Q&A or ask a certain question. So I can like, let me use it in our meeting. I don't know, Yasser, if you explained this part or not. So after I'm done, you can just like re-explain this, okay? So I can ask a question here and say like, what do you think about our session so far? Okay, and I can choose whether you can post anonymously, meaning that students will not have their names shown on the screen, which is the best, especially for shy students, okay? Or sometimes it is not the best, especially if there are some students that you do not really trust with their answers and you would like their names to show on the screen for you to approve like the answer first or not, okay? So I would post it anonymously because we have like 74 joining the call, and then I would post it here. So I want you guys to see like you would have here on the screen, it shows a new question in Q&A, okay? So you can see the question and then you can provide your answer. So back to this section again, until you answer the question. So you would find that you can adjust the settings even for the Q&A. You can hide the question until you approve it, until like you approve it, because it is a section where they can ask questions as well, okay? So you can allow anonymous questions, as I names. You can allow Q&A in live stream if someone is live streaming. Can you just admit, Yasser, please?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm doing.
Thank you so much. Okay, and yeah, so that's it about the host controls. Back to the tools, and before passing the mic over to Yasser, in addition to the Q&A, thank you. So I want everyone to like upvote this, please, okay? And as a teacher, of course, you can just like click on the like check button here so that you mark it as answered. Like if someone is asking a question, you can say like, I've already answered this, or like as if it means I've already seen your answer, if you would like them to use it as a section where they just like share answers, okay? Thank you so much. So in addition to like Q&A, you also have a timer, which was not there before. So if you're giving them a certain task to work on, and it happened in my son's class today, the teacher was giving them something to finish on Google Classroom, and then he just started the timer. So the students like had 5 minutes here appearing on top so that they know that they need to complete the task in 5 minutes, okay? And you can pause, you can resume whenever you want to, okay? You can even like give them more time. Yasser, I'm passing the mic over to you.
شكرا لبنى. أنا راح أرجع من طبعا أشارك أول شيء الانتاير سكرين. راح أرجع من يعني هذه الأيقونة، لأنه في يعني ما شاء الله بعض المعلمين سألوني عنها وأنا عارف هي من أهم الأشياء. مرة أخرى يا جماعة، لإدارة المضيفين مشاركة الشاشة، تستطيع أن تمنع الطلاب من مشاركة الشاشة من إرسال الإيموجيز حتى مثلا لا يعملوا إزعاج داخل الحصة. تستطيع أن تقوم بإغلاق الميكروفونات، مهم جدا. يعني وقت الشرح 5 دقائق 7 دقائق تشرح، أوقف الميكروفونات. بعد ذلك عندما تبدأ بالسؤال قم بتشغيل الميكروفونات. أيضا تستطيع منعهم من تشغيل الكاميرا، ذكرناها. وأخيرا إرسال الرسائل، مثلا لا تريدهم أن يكتبوا هنا في الشات، لا تريدهم أن يستخدموا هذا الشات، إذن كل ما عليك فعله هو أن تقوم بإغلاق هذه. طبعا إذا كنت تستخدم جوجل كلاس روم فالضبط الرئيسي راح يكون محدود من هنا، لذلك لا تقوم بتغييره، وهذا الأفضل. فقط الذين لهم يعني موثوقية للوصول قم ب يعني جعلهم يدخلوا من هنا. طيب، بعد ذلك طبعا هذا له علاقة بالأنشطة التي سوف نتناولها لاحقا. يعني الآن هل تستطيع السماح مثلا بالأسئلة، تسمح لهم بالكتابة، كتابة ما يريدون، أم أنك تريد أو أنك تريد أن توافق على السؤال قبل أن تسمح به؟ هذا هو الخيار. إما أنك تمنع الأسئلة بشكل نهائي، أو أن تترك الأسئلة بحرية، يسألون ويكتبون ما يريدون، أو تستطيع أن تشاهد السؤال قبل أن توافق عليه. ثم ننتقل إلى هذه الأيقونة. هذه الأيقونة رائعة جدا، هي أيقونة الأدوات والإضافات. الأدوات تستطيع أن تقوم بترجمة، طبعا هذه لا تتوفر، هذه مثلا الترجمة لا تتوفر في جميع الحسابات، ولذلك أنا لن أركز عليها، لكن إذا كانت موجودة تستطيع استخدامها في اجتماعات الأقسام. إذا كان عندكم اجتماع للمدرسة والمدير أو أحد يتكلم باللغة الإنجليزية تستطيع استخدامها. ثم التسجيل، تسجيل الاجتماع من هنا. بعد ذلك أيضا تحويل الصوت إلى نص، وهذه الأمور أيضا موجودة فقط في الحسابات التي تدعم يعني بلس أو الحسابات الأعلى. ثم نأتي إلى بريك اوت رومز أو الغرف المصغرة. من هنا في هذا الخيار تستطيع أن تقوم بتقسيم طلابك إلى غرف عديدة. مثلا تقوم هنا بإعداد غرفة أولى، غرفة ثانية، وتقوم بتقسيم الطلاب. تستطيع مثلا أن تضع أعداد الغرف مثلا 3 أو 4، تمام، وتقوم بتقسيم الطلاب. تستطيع أن تقوم بإضافة مؤقت مثلا مدة زمنية كم دقيقة، مثلا 10 دقائق. بعد ذلك تقوم بعمل ترتيب عشوائي. إذا كان عندك أسماء فقط تضغط هنا، سوف يقوم بتوزيع جميع الطلاب على هذه الغرف. أيضا تستطيع أن تمحو وتمنع، مثلا تخرج طالب أو من الغرف. طبعا بعد ذلك تضغط على فتح الغرف، ومباشرة سوف يعني الطلاب يؤخذون بشكل يعني بشكل تلقائي إلى الغرف الخاصة بهم. الآن نأتي إلى الاستطلاعات. هنا تستطيع أن تسأل سؤال، مثلا ما رأيكم بالدرس، أو مثلا فلنقل مثلا كم عدد أيام الشهر، تمام، وتضع مثلا 30 أو 31، يعني كما تشاء. ثم تقوم بعمل أو إضافة خيار آخر، مثلا 32 يناير مثلا. ثم تقوم بعمل حفظ، يعني مثلا تستطيع أن تقوم بحفظه ثم إرساله فيما بعد. وتستطيع أن تضغط على إطلاق أي إرسال وتقوم بإرساله. كذلك مثلا تستطيع أن تقوم بتعديله، فتسأل مثلا الطالب المميز لهذا الشهر، ثم تقوم بكتابة أسماء، مثلا محمد، علي، خالد. ثم تطلب من الطلاب أن يقوموا بالتصويت على أحد هؤلاء الطلاب، فتقوم بإرساله مباشرة. تمام. ننتقل فيما بعد إلى الأسئلة والإجابات. هنا تسمح بالأسئلة بدل أن تكون في الشات وتكون موزعة، تمام، تطلب من الطلاب أن يقوموا بطرح أسئلتهم هنا، وبهذه الطريقة تستطيع مثلا أن تجيب عليها كلها مرة واحدة. في فقرة مثلا الأسئلة تستطيع أن تدخل عليها وتجيب عليها مباشرة. والجميل أنه يعني يختلف عن الشات بشيء، أنك تستطيع مثلا أن تخفي السؤال فلا يكون هناك ازدحام. أيضا يستطيع الجميع أن يجد مثلا إجابات على أسئلتهم. طبعا أنت لا تكتب الإجابة هنا، أنت فقط تقوم يعني يقوم الطلاب بطرح الأسئلة. تمام. الطلاب، يعني هذا مخصص للطلاب لطرح الأسئلة. يبدو أن الوقت التايمر انتهى. أيضا لدينا المؤقت. التايمر أنا قمت باستخدامه اليوم بشكل شخصي، أنا استخدمت هذا اليوم بشكل شخصي، كان رائع جدا صراحة. يعني حتى الطلاب تفاعلوا مع وجود تايمر، لأني طلبت منهم أن يقوموا بالكتابة في دفاترهم، وضعت لهم مهمة وطلبت منهم حلها ووضعت لهم تايمر. تقوم بضبطه ثم الضغط على البدء مباشرة، سوف يظهر هنا وسوف يعطيك تنبيه في نهاية يعني في نهاية الوقت. تمام. بعد ذلك ننتقل يعني هنا إذا كنت تريد أن تشارك تفاصيل الاجتماع من هذه العلامة، أو تستطيع كما ذكرت لبنى تستطيع أن تأخذ هذا الكود وتشاركه مع أولياء الأمور أو مع أي طالب آخر. لبنى أنتقل، أترك الشاشة لك ل يعني العمل على هذه القائمة. هذه القائمة حصرا. ها.
Okay. Okay. So I'll listen to Yasser, okay, and go for the 3-dot menu first, even though I wanted to like share something regarding the tools again, but I'll move back to the tools after I finish this. So yeah, I know. We have like 15 minutes left, okay?
You have another meeting.
It's okay. Mel is here, who is starting the other meeting, I believe, or maybe she's left already. So I told her that I'll be joining a bit late. So if we click on the 3-dot menu here, okay, so as you can see, you can manage recording. As I said, you need to check with, and even Les has mentioned this in the chat, you need to check with your school's Google administrator if this option is enabled, and you need to check like your workspace edition as well, if it is fundamentals or plus. And then, and of course, after you record the meeting, you're going to be receiving, in addition to the attendance report that you're going to be receiving, you will be receiving as well the recording of your session. One of you in the chat said that I received the recording and the meet like records after like 2 hours. Yes, it is because it takes time, especially if you have like so many different features enabled, like adding the captions, you want the transcription to be sent to you, you want the attendance sheet as well. So all of this takes time, but eventually you receive them. And by the way, after you receive them via email, I mean the recording and the transcript, you will find them both, and the attendance sheet. You will find them all in your drive in a folder titled Meet Recordings, okay? So you can search for them in your drive as well, where you can find them. And then we'll talk about Adjust View. If you have many students attending, and that is something that many of the teachers ask me. And Yasser and I, when we were like rehearsing before the session, he said like, so I would recommend the sidebar, okay, and when it comes to the view. And then I said, no, by the way, I don't recommend it. I recommend the tiled one so that I would be able to see all of my students in front of me, okay? So it is based on your preference. If you would like to see all of your students in front of you, or if you have a session like this one that we have right now, where you have more than like, let's see the max. Okay, so the maximum number of people that can appear on your screen is going to be 49, okay? So you're going to be having 49 tiles, okay, here in front of you. So that is about the adjusting the view. One more thing is opening the picture-in-picture mode, okay, which I don't like myself, honestly, because sometimes when I'm sharing my entire screen, like this, for example, I would have to keep on dragging it and moving it everywhere, but some teachers prefer to have the students there so that they would be able to see at least whoever unmute their microphone and like talk, you would be able to see them like on the side of a screen. So it is up to you. So again, this is how you can enable it. You click on the 3-dot menu, and then you're going to enable the picture-in-picture mode, okay? So next, we have the background and effects, because I know that some teachers would like to add some virtual backgrounds, okay? So Meet now enables you to choose from all of those backgrounds or virtual backgrounds. And here you can see the option of you uploading any image and adding it as your background, okay? Yes, we're recording, Ryan, don't worry. Or maybe you're asking yes or something. Okay, and then you have here filters, okay? So you do have filters as well, the same ones that you find on Snapchat, for example, okay? And then here for the appearance, it helps you, just like for the ladies, if you would like to have like any makeup filter, you're able to find it here in Meet as well, okay? And there is something that I always use, which is the studio lighting, because sometimes my face appears really dark when I switch on my camera. Okay, so you have here even the framing that enables you to center yourself in the middle of the screen, even if you're not sitting in the middle. Okay, so these are all options that you can just check whenever you want to. Okay, if you would like to just like fix the way you look if you're not wearing makeup. And here I'm talking to girls, okay? Because I know this is important to us. Okay, so next I'm going to be talking about the settings. So again, from the 3-dot menu, you're able to, you see why I hate the picture-in-picture mode? Okay, so here I'll talk about the most important settings that you would need to know. So when it comes to audio, what I'm going to be sharing with you is something that was not there before, which is the studio sound, which is filtering out sound from the mic that isn't speech. In other words, we can say like eliminating noise or noise reduction, okay? So that is something that you can do. Next, if I go to general here, you have the raise your hand automatically. And let me show you what this means, okay? So we all have the raise hand option here. So the students can raise their hand if you would like to ask a question. But if you enable this option and they have their camera on, okay? If you can see me right now, so I guess you can. So if I just like raised my hand, there is that palm detection, supposedly, okay? I hope it works. Yeah, sir. Help, help. Okay, the camera decided not to make it work. No. Like, let me see, is it enabled? Maybe I did not even enable it. So that I would not accuse me of something. It is enabled. So what is wrong with you?
Yeah. You know this mark, you know?
So again, let's check. Okay, let me stop presenting and try. Here we go.
Didn't work.
Okay. It doesn't want to work. Okay. It did. Yay. Wait. It is.
Worked?
Wait. It is working. It said like raising your hand. Maybe you have like many people in the meeting. That is why it doesn't want to do.
أنا بنخمس للناس يا لبنى مش
High five people. Okay. Anyway, this is how it should work. You can try it out yourself if you want to. Okay. But it actually works, by the way. Let's try yours, please. Mine is not working. I don't know what is wrong with it. Okay.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it doesn't want to work, but it used to. Okay. Like, you should trust this. We mean it. Okay. Everyone is like, high five, people. Okay. Next, we have the captions. So we have the captions option. You can like choose the language of the meeting. So of course, if we're both speaking in both languages and I enable the English captions, if Yasser started speaking in Arabic, it will not be able to like capture exactly what he's saying, okay? So this works best if you're using a single language in your session, okay? So you can have live captions, okay? You can have translated one, and I believe that this one is not a free option, okay? So it is there for the plus accounts. So that is what Mel was asking for at the start of the meeting. She was searching for the translated captions. So let's say that this session is...
Can you share your screen?
I'm not sharing my screen. I'm so sorry.
You stop and you stop
Yeah,
your...
sir. Yeah, sir.
I thought you finished because you finished with the 3 dots. It's my turn now.
You see what is...
Can you repeat again?
Okay, sorry. Go to
We'll
the...
talk about this later. You see the language?
Caption,
Okay.
caption.
So I was saying here, after we click on the 3-dot menu, we go to the settings, okay? So I was talking about the captions section. So I was saying that you should choose the language of the meeting, and I prefer that you would choose just a single language. This would work best if you have just one language here, okay? So you would click on live captions, and then the captions are going to start appearing on the screen. The translated captions is the one that one of you was asking for at the start of the meeting. I believe it is not a free option. So if you chose like any language in here, even if the speaker is speaking in Arabic, you would get the captions appear to you in English if this is the language that you like selected, for example. Did you get my point? Okay, so that is like a cool option. So maybe like later they are going to be adding this as a free option. So here's the meeting records, okay, that you can adjust as well. And here, taking notes with Gemini, again, is not a free option. It is for the plus accounts. And the last one is the reactions, because Yasser is going to kill me right now. So the last one is the reactions. So for students with special needs, because we do have like a special needs department at my school, for example. So if you would like sound to accompany the reactions for those students, or you would like to choose any of those accessibility options for the reactions to be announced as well, so that the students would know who's using which reaction, that is something that you can adjust as well from here. Yes, sir. I'm done. Thank you.
اوكي، شكرا لبنى. بشارك معكم شاشتي حاليا على صفحة جوجل ميت. مش عارف احنا وين وقفنا اصلا. طبعا نحن وقفنا هنا عند النقاط الثلاثة والخيارات المتاحة فيها. ظاهر لو سمحتم، ظاهرة شاشتي في
Yes.
نعم. الآن الخيارات الثلاثة هذه مهمة جدا جدا جدا. الأولى هي الكاستنج. إذا أنت حاب مثل ما ذكرت لك أنك تشارك بس تشوف هذه العلامة أنك أنت تشارك الشاشة تبعيتك على شاشة أكبر. أيضا التسجيل من هنا، إدارة التسجيل، تستطيع بدء التسجيل أو ضبط التسجيل. هذه طبعا مهمة جدا. إذا كان عندك صفوف فيها طلاب كثيرة، تستطيع مثلا أن تقوم بضبط ظهور الطلاب بالطريقة التي تريدها. مثلا تريد أن يكون مثلا شريط جانبي كل الطلاب على الجانب، تلقائي، أو تجانب اللي هو جميع الطلاب يظهرون في يعني في ساحة الاجتماع. تستطيع أن تحدد مثلا كم شاشة تظهر في شاشتك، كم صورة عفوا للطلاب تظهر في شاشتك. تستطيع أن تقوم بإخفاء مثلا المربعات التي لا تحتوي على فيديو. هذه أهم الخيارات، وأنا أعتقد أنه من أجمل الخيارات ومتاحة طبعا للجميع. إذا كنت يعني ليس لديك رؤية معينة كيف تريد أن يكون صفك، فالأفضل أن تتركه بشكل تلقائي. بالأخير الشير سكرين، يعني شاشة المشاركة، سوف تأخذ أكبر قدر ممكن من يعني من الشاشة. الشيء الثاني أيضا عندنا، إذا كنت تريد أن تقوم بعرض جوجل ميت ملء الشاشة. لاحظ جميع شاشة الكمبيوتر أصبحت جوجل ميت، وهذه رائعة جدا. أيضا الخيار الذي يليه هو فتح نافذة ضمن نافذة، وهي أنك تستطيع أن تحصل على هذه الشاشة الصغيرة المزعجة، والتي يعني سوف تلحقك، يعني أينما اتجهت في أي مكان سوف تجد هذه الشاشة تلحق بك. إذا كانت تزعجك فأعتقد أنها تلقائية، يعني موجودة حاليا، تظهر لكم حاليا للجميع. فمن هنا تستطيع أن تقوم بإيقافها، يعني تستطيع من هنا أن تقوم بتشغيلها أو إيقافها. ثم الخلفيات والمؤثرات. لاحظوا، أعتقد أن أغلبكم قد رأى يعني الكاميرا الخاصة بي، صح؟ هل الكاميرا الخاصة بي هل هي يعني واضحة؟ thumbs up please إذا كانت واضحة، حتى يعني أريد أن أعرض لكم. نعم، ما قمت به أنها في البداية كانت مثل أي كاميرا.
واضح.
نعم، هي كانت كاميرا عادية جدا، ثم دخلت هنا على الخلفيات والمظهر. طبعا قمت باختيار خلفية، سوف أقوم بفتح الكاميرا مرة أخرى حتى يعني يظهر للجميع. قمت باختيار خلفية معينة. بعد ذلك أيضا قمت ب يعني حتى من هنا، هذه جديدة، تستطيع أن تكتب نوع الخلفية التي تريدها، وسوف يظهر لك يعني أفضل شيء ممكن. من هنا تستطيع أن تختار أي خلفية تريدها. ولكن إذا كنت تريد أن تضبط الكاميرا بشكل صحيح، يعني أفضل شيء، لحظة، ليس من هنا، تقوم بالضغط هنا، ثم أعتقد عفوا يبدو أن لا يظهر. علينا أن نجرب من خارج الاجتماع. عندما تكون خارج الاجتماع، يعني دعوني أجرب مرة أخرى من خارج الاجتماع، يعني حتى أريكم مرة أخرى. واضحة شاشتي للجميع، فقط أريد أن أريكم أتوقع من هنا، نعم من هنا تستطيع أن تقوم بالتحكم بالمظهر والإضاءة. تستطيع أن تزيل، طبعا هذه العادية ظهرت على حقيقتي. تستطيع أن تقوم بإضافة يعني تمويه مثلا، أو تستطيع أن تقوم بإضافة خلفية معينة. يعني حتى بالنسبة تستطيع أن تقوم بتحسين صورة الوجه بهذا الشكل. لكن دعوني أخبركم بشيء، كل الأشياء التي تقوم بها هنا سوف تؤثر على جودة الكاميرا، عفوا جودة الاتصال. طبعا تقوم بتشغيل مظهر الاستوديو، لاحظ بشكل تلقائي سوف يقوم بضبط الإضاءة بشكل تلقائي، ثم تختار هذه الإضاءة ومنور. طبعا هذه تستطيع الوصول إليها قبل الدخول إلى الدرس مرة أخرى، فقط يعني تفعيل الإضاءة. نعم، هل هناك يعني نؤجل الأسئلة؟ أنا أعتذر يا جماعة، ولكن نحاول تأجيل الأسئلة يعني حتى ننتهي من جميع الخيارات. نأتي هنا إلى الكابشن أو الترجمة والشرح. طبعا بالعادة هو لا يدعم إلا اللغة الإنجليزية، هو يدعم لغة الاجتماع إذا كانت باللغة الإنجليزية، ويترجم للغة العربية. يعني إذا كان النص باللغة الإنجليزية تستطيع أن تقوم بترجمته، ومن هنا من خيار الضبط تستطيع أن تقوم الاختيار أن يقوم بالترجمة للغة العربية. تمام. بعد ذلك تقوم بإعادة الضبط، عفوا نعم الإنجليزية، وبهذا الشكل سوف تظهر الترجمة باللغة العربية. ولكن يعني فقط يعني تعرفوا شيء، أنه لا يدعم أو لا يوجد في جميع الحسابات، فقط في الحسابات المدعومة، فقط في الحسابات التي تحتوي على هذه الخاصية. تمام. بعد ذلك يعني أحاول يعني صراحة أن أذكر كل الأشياء التي ذكرتها لبنى حتى لا أنسى أي شيء. فيما يخص الميكروفون، إذا كنت تريد أن تقوم بإصلاح، نعم، إصلاح الميكروفون، إصلاح الكاميرا من داخل الاجتماع من غير المغادرة. يعني أنت داخل الصف وصار عندك مشكلة بالميكروفون، تستطيع أن تقوم بإصلاحه من هنا. أيضا إذا كنت تريد أن تقوم بضبط الفيديو، أو تستطيع مثلا كما ذكرت لبنى، تستطيع هنا مثلا أن تقوم بتشغيل خاصية رفع اليد، بحيث أنه فقط إذا حرك يده الطالب بهذا الشكل سوف تظهر أيقونة أو الإيموجي رفع اليد. من هنا تستطيع أن تحدد اللغة مثلا لغة الاجتماع هي اللغة الإنجليزية، لا يوجد لغة عربية في لغات الاجتماع، لا يوجد لغة عربية. وتضغط من هنا للترجمة إذا كنت تريد الترجمة. هنا طبعا المعلومات التي تصلك بعد نهاية الاجتماع تحصل عليها من هنا. طبعا هنا تدعم فقط اللغة الإنجليزية، والشيء الوحيد الذي يصلك بالعربي هو سجل الشات، المحادثة التي تكون على الجنب. هذه المحادثة الجانبية هي الشيء الوحيد الذي يصلك بعد نهاية الاجتماع باللغة العربية. أخيرا طبعا نصل إلى المشاركة. لديك 3 خيارات للمشاركة. تستطيع أن تقوم بمشاركة تاب، وهو المفضل يعني الأفضل أن تقوم بمشاركة مثلا سلايد معين بهذا الشكل. سوف يظهر السلايد، وأثناء ذلك تستطيع أن تقوم ب يعني العمل بهذا الشكل. تستطيع أن تكتب مثلا، تكتب عليه. أيضا تستطيع مثلا أن تقوم بإضافة مثلا ملصقات، تقوم مثلا بالضغط بإضافة ملصقات. أيضا تستطيع أن تضيف يعني ملاحظات، نوتس، ستيكي نوتس. يعني تضغط هنا ثم تكتب مثلا أي ملاحظة معينة في البرزنتيشن، العرض التقديمي الذي تقوم به، أو تستطيع أن تقوم بمحو كل شيء، حتى تغيير اللون تستطيع من هنا أن تغير اللون، وتستطيع أن تمحو كل شيء مرة واحدة. تمام، تمسح كل شيء مرة واحدة. حتى هذه تستطيع أن تضغط مسح وسيقوم بمسحها مباشرة. طبعا أفضل خيار للمشاركة كما قلت لكم هي أن تختار كروم تاب. إذا كنت تريد اختيار ويندوز، يعني سوف يقوم باختيار إما هذه أو هذه، مثلا أستطيع أن أشارك نافذة أخرى. تمام، أو تستطيع مشاركة الشاشة كاملة، والتي لا أنصح بها أبدا، لا تقوم بمشاركة الشاشة كاملة. الأفضل كما ذكرت لكم أن تقوم بمشاركة برزنتيشن. أيضا إذا كان هذا البرزنتيشن يحتوي على فيديو، كن متأكدا أنك قمت بتفعيل الصوت من هنا، قم بتفعيل الصوت من داخل البرزنتيشن. طبعا بشكل عام هذه هي كل الخصائص الموجودة في جوجل ميت. إن شاء الله ما أكون نسيت أي شيء، ولكن هذا الخيار وإن شاء الله يكون ظاهر بالنسبة لكم، صح؟ واضح لكم خيار الكتابة والتخطيط؟
Yes.
نعم، خيار الكتابة والتخطيط، نعم، والتأشير. هذه تستطيع أن تختار المؤشر أيضا جميل جدا، هذا خيار رائع جدا. ننتقل إلى لبنى. هل هناك أي شيء آخر لبنى في
No,
جوجل
I
ميت؟
just wanted to share the same about sharing a screen in Google Meet in English, okay, for
Yes.
those who don't know. So let me just share it. This will be the last part that we share regarding Google Meet. If you have any other questions regarding Google Meet, you can share the questions with us. Even you can email us your questions and we'll make sure that we get back to you. Okay, so I'll just share my entire screen and show you that last part, the part that Yasser was just talking about. Yasser, you can see my screen, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So as Yasser was saying right now, when you share your screen, that is the button that you're going to be clicking on. And you get to share a Chrome tab, a window, or the entire screen. So Yasser was saying that he does not recommend sharing the entire screen. I agree, because sometimes when you're switching between tabs, you may have a tab that has something that you would not want to show to your students. So it is better that you share a Chrome tab and keep switching between tabs. And the options I'm going to be showing you right now regarding annotating on the screen, or using it as an interactive whiteboard, or having sticky notes, and the rest of the options I'll be showing right now would not appear to you if you shared your entire screen. So you would have to share a Chrome tab. So I'm going to be sharing a presentation, for example. So let me show you how it is going to be like. Okay, so I shared a Chrome tab. So this is my presentation here. As you can see, shared tabs can be scrolled and zoomed. So I can zoom into my presentation without having to leave my Meet and go to the presentation itself or the Chrome tab. And that is a new option, okay? And if you remember using Meet during COVID, we did not have this. And most of the people have switched to Zoom just because they wanted something that would enable them to annotate. Okay, so since I'm using the Chromebook and I have my Chromebook pen, so here I have different options. I have the stickers option, so I can add a sticker. Okay, on the screen, I have the pen that would enable me to just write anything I want. Okay, and then I have the disappearing ink in case you wanted to annotate something but not leave that line there on the screen. You just want it to disappear right away. You have text box that enables you to just type something on the screen for the students to see as well. Okay, and you have different other options like the sticky note. Okay, where you can also write anything you want. Okay. Okay, so these are options that you would find here. And this is a really interesting one where you can get the students to annotate. So I can just let others annotate, and I select exactly who those people are. So I would have all of the participants here, and I'm going to be choosing a couple of them if I just want a certain group of students to be the annotators. So I would just select their names and update it so that they would be able to write on the screen. Okay, so that it would not turn to be chaotic or a chaos. Okay, and of course I can change the color. So this is exactly what we wanted to show you, that you can control your entire presentation from within Google Meet. You don't have to go and switch and go to the tab itself. Okay, so that is something that we wanted to share. I believe Yasser, that we can switch to Gemini, which is the last part of our session.
شكرا لبنى. طبعا بالنسبة للأداة التعديل داخل جوجل ميت، الأفضل طبعا عشان تشتغل لازم تشارك تاب، 1 تاب، يعني نافذة واحدة فقط، وليس جميع أو الشاشة كاملة عشان تكون واضحة لكم. الآن دعونا ننتقل إلى الجزء الآخر، وهو هنا في جيميناي. بعض المعلمين الآن خلال الانتقال، مثلا انتقال السريع للتعليم عن بعد، يعني كان عندهم مشكلة في إنشاء أعمال أو أعمال ومصادر تعلمية ومشاركتها مع الطلاب. لذلك قمت بتجهيز برومبت معين. بمجرد أن تقوم بإعطائه لجيميناي سوف يقوم بإنشاء جوجل سلايد جاهز ومطابق ومناسب للعمل عن طريق جوجل ميت أو زوم أو حتى تيمز، يعني أيا كانت الأداة اللي تشتغل فيها أونلاين، بمجرد ما تنشئ العرض سوف يقوم بإنشائه بشكل مناسب ويعني سهل الاستخدام عن طريق التعليم أونلاين. طبعا كل اللي قمت به هو أنني قمت بإعطائه هذا الأمر. لاحظوا خلال هذا الأمر أنا قمت بتغيير بعض الأشياء، ولاحظوا أن الأشياء التي أقوم بتغييرها هي الموضوعة داخل قوسين: عنوان الدرس، الصف، بس عنوان الدرس والصف. طيب لو كان عندي معلومات معينة وأريد منه أن يقوم بإضافتها، نعم بالأخير في النهاية هنا أقوم بإضافة مثلا كتاب، عفوا يعني هنا عندما أقوم بنسخ، فقط لأريكم، يعني عندما أقوم بنسخه هنا أستطيع أن أضيف مثلا ملفات، أستطيع أن آتي بملفات من درايف، مثلا أقول له بناء على هذا السلايد، عندي سلايد قديم، this is my old slides, my old materials، هذه أعمالي القديمة، أريد منه أن يقوم باستخدام this old materials, this old يعني الأعمال الصفية القديمة، this old documents, this book. اوكي، استخدم هذا الكتاب، هذا الماتيريالز، علشان تنشئ لي سلايد فريندلي او يكون سهل الاستخدام مع التعليم اونلاين. لاحظوا هذا السلايد تبدا ب طبعا الصفحه الرئيسيه، بعد ذلك المحتوى، كل شيء. ايضا يستطيع ان يقوم بعمل ينشئ لي قوانين لحضور هذا الدرس، ثم يقوم بعمل نشاط كسر الجليد أو كسر الجمود. تمام، ولاحظ حتى أنه يعطيك هنا ما الأداة التي تقوم باستخدامها. تمام، ما هي الأداة التي تقوم باستخدامها أثناء إعطاء الدرس، ثم يقوم بإعطائك مثلا تمهيد للدرس. ماذا يفعل الولد في الصورة؟ لاحظوا أنه أيضا الطلاب سوف يجيبون في الشات بوكس. الآن المحطة الأولى شرح، ثم ننتقل الآن إلى تحدي الأبطال. لاحظوا أنه قام بإعطائك الأداة التي تستخدمها للتصويت. طبعا تستطيع أن تستخدم التصويت الموجود في جوجل ميت، ليس بالضرورة أن يكون يعني في زوم، تستخدم جوجل ميت. طبعا بعد ذلك يعطيك محطة ثانية أيضا فيها سؤال، ثم يقوم بإعطاء، تخيلوا، نشاط حركي. الآن سوف يطلب من الطلاب أن يقوموا عن الكمبيوترات ويتحركوا داخل الغرفة، يعني يحسب حساب كل شيء. وأيضا يعطيك الأداة التي سوف يستخدمها الطلاب، الميكروفون والكاميرا. أيضا سوف يعطيك مثلا تطبيق عملي يقوم الطلاب باستخدام، إما أن يقوموا باستخدام يعني القلم على الشاشة، أو أن يقوموا بالكتابة على دفترهم ومشاركة اللوحة، يعني يقوم بالكتابة على ورقة ثم يشارك الشاشة أو الورقة بهذا الشكل. تمام، يعني هو يحاول قدر الإمكان يكون الدرس تفاعليا قدر الإمكان. طيب الآن يسألني أحد المعلمين كيف أقوم باستخراج هذا السلايد؟ فقط أضغط هنا التصدير إلى العروض التقديمية، سوف يتحول إلى جوجل سلايد. بعد ذلك تستطيع أن تقوم بتغييره، يعني لو كان عندك إضافات تستطيع أنت أن تقوم بكل الإضافات التي تريدها. أيضا يقوم بعمل إكزيت تيكت، اكتب في صندوق الدردشة جملة فعلية تصف فيها ماذا ستفعل بعد انتهاء هذا الدرس. إذا بهذا الشكل تقوم بخلال يعني دقائق ببرومت بسيط جدا تقوم بإنشاء درس تفاعلي صحيح وجميل جدا وجذاب للطلاب وصحيح 100%. الآن لاحظوا يا جماعة، أنا هنا في جوجل سلايد أستطيع أن أقوم بتغيير هذه السلايدات وتعديلها، حذف وكتابة، تغيير مثلا الصف إلى الصف الخامس. أستطيع أن أقوم بعمل كل الأشياء التي أريدها والتغييرات التي أريدها في هذا السلايد ببساطة. مثلا هذه الصفحة غير واضحة، أستطيع مثلا أن أقوم بتعديلها وتحريكها بهذا الشكل، أقوم بتحريكها بهذا الشكل وضبطها بالمكان المناسب. أستطيع أن أقوم بتغيير الصور، أفعل أي شيء أريده. بعد ذلك أشاركه معكم عن طريق جوجل ميت. أرجو أن تكونوا قد استفدتم يعني من هذه يعني الحركة في جيميناي. لبنى, do you want to mention this?
Yeah, okay. So let me take you over to this. I believe that this will be the last part of our session. Okay, so
Yes.
Thank you for staying till the end. I know that we wanted the session to be interactive. We were planning to have like breakout rooms and give you some tasks. But maybe Yasser, after this meeting, we can like decide on another day. We'll be posting on our Instagram accounts on GEG Kuwait on the next session that we're going to be having, where we're going to be like giving you guys a certain task to work on. That includes Gemini or AI in general, that we already have it prepared. And we're going to be talking as well about certifications, because that is what like we need to do during this time, level up our tech skills. So we can like even talk about level 1, level 2, and Gemini certified educator certification for the next session. Let me share my screen so that we can share about the last thing in our session for today. So for those who have never, you can see my screen, Yasser, right?
Yes, yes, you are.
For those of you who have never used Gemini before, or maybe have used it but do not actually know how to use the tools, or need something that would help you as a teacher to prepare your presentation ahead of your lesson in seconds without you having to work on something from scratch, or as Yasser just mentioned, not to use like the presentations you already have that might be boring for an online session. Okay, so you need something that is a bit more interactive. So we decided to do something interesting during today's lesson. So you're going to be like going to Gemini and checking Gemini's tools. So here under tools, you're going to find Gemini Canvas. Canvas is Gemini's tool that would enable you to create a presentation. It can help you create a website or even an app or an interactive game. You can even create something virtual, like take your students on a virtual journey using Gemini Canvas. So it can basically help you do anything that requires coding knowledge without you needing to have any prior coding knowledge, okay? Because it will do the work on your behalf. So you can write here like any prompt of you wanting to create a presentation that is interactive. Yasser is going to be sharing the prompt that he has used with you, so that like we prepared prompts so that you can just change the lesson's title, add yours, use the same prompt so that you copy and paste it here to save you time even writing the prompt, and then get your presentation created for you. So the same prompt that Yasser has used, I've used it in English. So here I've said like act as an instructional designer, an expert in distance learning via virtual platforms. And then I said that I need you to design a detailed interactive presentation using Google Slides for an online lesson, which is titled noun phrases versus verb phrases and so on. And I gave all the kinds of instructions that would let Gemini create not a basic presentation, but a really interactive one. So after I clicked enter, and I'm going to be sharing this with you, as I said, okay, so this is the presentation that it created for me. For now phrases versus verb phrases, it first like started with the virtual rules for the students, what to do when they join a meet call, okay, or even if you're using any other platform. And then here it is asking students how they are feeling. So you'll find the exact same thing that Yasser has shown you, but in English. What is happening here? They started like a sort of a discussion. What is a noun phrase? You can see like all the kinds of images added here to the presentation. So the presentation got created for you in seconds without you doing anything. So they even have like some interactive games, a scavenger hunt, annotation time. You can even use the timer in Meet that we've shown you. Okay, final quiz, check yourself. And then like it is giving them like a very short quiz. And then it is like as if it's reflecting and like checking on their understanding by like the top 3 takeaways. So it basically gives you anything, even the exit ticket, okay? And of course, like all of the images are editable. So you can click on the export to slides, which is the best part. As you can see, like once you do, so that we save time, it is going to like show you here creating slides. And then you're going to find the button that says open. Every single slide here on Google Slides is going to be editable. So you'll basically be able to edit every single part of it. If you feel like you want to change the images, you can change the images. If you feel like you want to change like any part of your presentation, every single text box is editable. You can go to the slide deck itself and edit, okay? Before we end the presentation or like end our session, Yasser, I'll take them over parts technique before sharing the doc. You can do the same in Arabic as well. For those who are new to AI or need help with the prompts, okay, let me just like share this. Yes, sir, you can see my screen, right? Yes, sir?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, that was scary. Okay, so according to Google, okay, or Google in its Gemini Academy, it has shared like something that would really be helpful for all educators, especially those who do not really know how to write strong prompts. And I would ask you all to take a screenshot of this. It is going to help you a lot, okay, or take a photo of it using your phone and get back to it whenever you are writing a prompt in Gemini, ChatGPT, or any other AI tool, because it is going to help you find the output or get the output that you want. I know that most of us use AI tools, but when it comes to the output, it is not exactly what I wanted output to be, okay? So if you follow the parts technique, this will help you a lot. So parts stands for, the P stands for persona, you have A for act, R recipient, you have T for theme, and S for structure. So it shows you exactly how to write your prompt. So if you start with persona or the P, it is the first part. You are a high school teacher, so you're giving Gemini like a role. You're telling Gemini who like it is, so that it would give you the answer based on its job, okay? And then the act, like you're telling Gemini what exactly you want it to do, what to create. Is it a presentation? Is it a website? And so on. The recipient or the audience, who exactly is going to be checking your like output or the materials you're going to be generating in Gemini. So you're going to be including them here, okay? And then the theme and the structure would help you be more specific so that it provides you exactly with the details you want and the content you want as well, okay? That's all about the parts technique. Yes, sir?
شكرا لبنى. لازم أعيدها.
Yeah, as a summary, quickly in Arabic.
طيب. طبعا لا راح أعيدها. طبعا الكل بيستخدم الذكاء الاصطناعي ومحركات الذكاء الاصطناعي، ولكن أحيانا الأشياء اللي تظهر لنا ما هي مقاربة للشيء اللي نحن متخيلينه. في الحقيقة في كثير من يعني الخبراء الذين وضعوا تقريبا 5 قواعد لكتابة أو 5 خطوات لكتابة برومبتس قوي. أول شيء هو الدور أو السياق، بعدين التصرف، بعدين المتلقي، ثم بعد ذلك المظهر، وأخيرا البناء، كيفية بناء هذا بناء هذا الأمر. فتبدأ مثلا هنا تعطي دورك، يعني أنت معلم في المرحلة الثانوية، تعطيه الدور، يعني سوف يتصرف، ما العقلية التي سوف يتصرف على أساسها. فلا تقول له أنت أينشتاين وتعال علم طلاب كيجي، لا، أنت معلم كيجي أو متخصص في تدريس المراحل العمرية الأولى أو الصفوف الأولى، قول له يعني حسب الصف أو المستوى الذي تستهدفه. بعدين التصرف، قم بتصميم مثلا كتيب لتعليم الحروف لطلاب الروضة الأولى مثلا. وهنا بعد ذلك تستطيع التركيز مثلا لتعليمهم مثلا صوت الحرف وشكل الحرف وربط الحرف بالصورة. بعد ذلك مثلا تذكر له طبعا هذا مو واضحة عندي، نموذج 5A مع مختبر وموضوع كتابة يعني ستراكشر، يعني كيف تريده أن يكون، الألوان، الصور، الخط، هذه الأشياء مثلا الذي تريدها أن تظهر. تمام. فتبدأ بهذه الطريقة، تقوم بكتابة برومبت قوي، أو يعني الأسهل والأفضل لك أنك أنت تكتب ما تريده ثم تطلب منه بداية أن يعطيك برومبت جاهز مثل هذا الذي وضعته لكم في الشات. برومبت جاهز طلبت منه أن يقوم بكتابته فجهزه لي. بعد ذلك كل ما أقوم به أنا، ثواني أنا أريد يعني مشاركة شاشة أخرى. هذا البرومبت عفوا هنا هذا البرومبت اللي موجود عندكم في الشاشة. ثواني لأخفي هذه. نعم، هذا البرومبت يا جماعة اللي إذا شايفينه هنا واضح لكم. هذا البرومبت تمام، قام جيميناي بكتابته. تستطيع أن تطلب منه أن يقوم بكتابة برومبت بروفيشنال بالنسبة لك، لكن لا يجب أن تعتمد على الذكاء الاصطناعي في كل شيء. يجب أن يكون عندك القدرة على النقد، القدرة على رؤية إذا كان هذا البرومبت مبالغ فيه. تمام، يجب ألا يكون مبالغ فيه، واقرأه مرة واحدة على الأقل. يعني هم نفسهم يكتبون دائما أن الاي اي يعني يرتكب بعض الأخطاء. والله أنا شخصيا يعني لم أرى لديه الكثير من الأخطاء. فلذلك الأفضل أن تطلب منها أن يقوم بكتابة برومبت. قم بحفظها على الديسكتوب. تمام، احفظ مستند سميه البرومبت أو يعني سميه طريق السهل مثلا. وضع كل البرومبتس التي تحتاجها في مكان واحد. كل ما كان عندك درس خذ البرومبت ضعه في جيميناي واطلب منه أن يقوم بإنشاء الدرس لك. يعني أرجو أن تكونوا قد استفدتم من هذه الورشة، ونعتذر على الإسراع. يعني هناك مشاغل للجميع، حاولنا قدر الإمكان أن نقدم لكم جميع التحديثات الجديدة بحيث تكونون قادرين على بدء دروسكم الأسبوع القادم. ونرجو من الله ونسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى ألا يبقى للأسبوع القادم يعني، وأن نعود إلى مدارسنا وإلى طلابنا قريبا. أسأل الله لكم الأمن والأمان والصحة والعافية لكم ولأحبابكم. شكرا جزيلا لكم. إذا كان لديكم أي سؤال أو استفسار تواصلوا معنا، ولكن الأكيد قوموا بإضافتنا على حساباتنا في السوشيال ميديا لمتابعة أهم الأشياء أو التحديثات الجديدة.
Yeah, Yasser, I'm so sorry. So, like, we're done with our session, and as Yasser said, like, we're so sorry if we were rushing. This is a recorded session, so we'll be sharing the recording with you. The last thing I want to do is, as I showed you before when I was presenting a Chrome tab, I'm able to change the slides. I'm even able to share the link of that presentation from within Google Meet without having to go and click on the share button and so on. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing it with you in the chat right away. So I shared this presentation with you in the chat. Okay, you can find it there. That is the first thing. I'm going to be like even stopping the sharing and sharing the prompt document. Some of you were asking about this as well. So let me just share it. Okay, so you all viewers, okay, and share. So now I shared it with you all. You're all viewers for that slide deck. Okay, now I'll be sharing. Here's the link. Okay, yay, congratulations, Deepa. So I'll just write for you here in the chat box my Instagram account. Okay, let me just like share this one with you as well. So guys, you can see here, this is the prompt. It's just like taking some time. Yes, sir, can you see my screen?
I'm taking selfie, Lubna.
Oh, you're taking a selfie? Okay, you should have told me because I did not switch on my camera. You know,
Yeah,
I'm the queen of selfies, remember?
yes, I can see
Take it
your
now.
screen. I can
Take
see.
it now. Take it now, please.
Okay. Yes. More selfie. One more selfie. Okay. Yes, I can see you.
Okay, so I'm sharing that like document with the prompt in English. Okay, so I'll share this one with you as well. Yasser, if you can add yours in Arabic in the same
Yes.
document, great. So that
Okay.
those who use it in Arabic can just change the lesson title. Those who are going to be using it in English can change the lesson title. Do not forget to go to Gemini and select the Canvas option first, so that it would help you create a presentation in seconds. And by the way, Canvas in Gemini is a free tool. Okay, anyone can use it. So let
Yes.
me just a sec.
Can you share this one with me?
Yeah, I'll share it. Like I've shared a document, I believe, right now, right?
Oh.
It is requesting.
Yeah. Okay. I will add.
Let me check if it is requesting access. Like I'll change the access in
Yeah,
here.
I need access. Just add Tobias so I can.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'll give you all access. I know it is restricted right now. If you just refresh, okay, can I ask for access? If you guys just refresh, you'll be able to like have access as a viewer. Okay, I just updated the permission right now. Okay, so now you have our presentation to remind you of everything that we've covered in Google Meet, and you have, and even like the parts technique for Gemini prompts, and you have the document with the prompt that you're going to be using that is going to help you during the online teaching for creating your presentations in seconds. I can see you all like now viewing the document. Yes, sir, I'll give you like an editing permission right now so that you can add yours in Arabic as well. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Please follow us on social media. This is my handle. And let me share Yasser's as well. Yasser, it is Tech Corner. You write it?
لا Tobias. TOPYA.
No, I mean like your Instagram handle.
Tech Corner KW. Yes.
Tech Corner KW without a dash or a space or anything, right?
Exactly.
Tech Corner KW. Okay, this is Yasser's. Follow us on LinkedIn as well, okay? Because this is where we also post. And how do you get the certificates? So based on the form, the Google form that you've submitted, so you'll be receiving your certificate of attendance right away, okay? So just like give us an hour or so. We'll be sharing it with you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We've written the Instagram accounts. Thank you so much. Thank you for attending.
Thank you.
شكرا جزيلا لكم جميعا. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Inshallah, we will see you in another inshallah meetings, workshop. Follow us for more inshallah news and updates, tips and some ideas to use. Inshallah, you don't need it. Hopefully.
Thank you, Ala. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
شكرا مستر علي. شكرا مستر عبد الكريم.
Thank you, Yasser. I did not thank you.
شكرا لبنى. شكرا إلك. عدت على خير.
Yeah. Let me just like stop sharing.
Okay. Stop sharing.
Ryan, this is the Instagram account that we shared with you. It is Techie Space and Tech Corner Kuwait. Okay, these are the two Instagram accounts, and we have the GEG Kuwait, of course. Stacy, yes, you're raising your hand. You can ask a question. Come on, go ahead.
Yes, it's open for questions.
So, of course, we're doing the online thing, and I'm at One International. I don't know if you remember me from One
Oh,
International.
Stacy! Girl,
So,
how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
All good.
Let me
Thank
put
you
my
for
camera
joining.
on. Hey. So, we can't record our meetings.
Mhm.
So what's another way? What's another way to do that?
I'll tell you. Another way to do that is using a screencasting tool. Some people
That's what I
use
said.
Loom.
'Cause, like,
Exactly.
I have a Screencastify.
Yeah,
But you have to pay for
Screencastify
that.
works okay, but Loom is a better option and enables you to record like more meetings than Screencastify because you will have to record like 10 and you keep on
Yeah.
deleting videos. So Loom is a better option. We use it at our school. I know that
Loom.
Mel, she left the meeting already, but she uses Loom for recording meetings using her personal account as well. Okay, so you can use Loom until you guys just start using the Plus edition because you'll be doing that soon. We're working on it.
Loom. Okay. Loom. Okay. Also, like today, okay, so I love this Canvas. The Canvas, I love it. I do a lot with Gemini, especially through Google Classroom, like create stories and everything. I love it. My comprehension questions, I put the whole story in there. I'm like, hey, create my comprehension questions. It goes straight to form. I love it. Like it's made
Amazing.
not just the online thing, but just before this even happened, I was using it, and it's like amazing. But how a lot of our apps are blocks. Now, I'm gonna have to send like a whole list, like a who and all that. It's all blocks. So, and I saw in the tools, like we can't use any of the tools yet because we're not paying for the subscription.
Yeah.
So how can I do? Okay, so today in slides, I shared my screen and I can use the pen to write on the slides.
Yes.
Is there if I'm like on a ditto sheet, if I pull up a ditto sheet, what's another way? Oh, I guess I could pull up the ditto sheet like through Cami or something like that.
Exactly. Cami can help you with that because you're going to be having the annotation tool on Cami. Or since you're using a Chromebook at your school, two ways that you can use your pen and like elaborate something on the screen for the students is Canvas. You have Canvas, okay, in your Chromebook. You don't need to download it. And you have the cursive app. I can share my screen and show you if you want. So
Canvas? You mean like
I'll just show you because you do have
Canvas.
I know. Okay, so you will find the Canvas one here. It is the Chrome Canvas. This one. Okay. This.
I don't see anything.
You cannot see my entire screen?
Okay, now I can.
Okay, so this is Canvas. So you can use it. You cannot like upload something in here so that you can annotate it. But here you can just like, as you can see here, you can start like a new drawing and like write something for the students or like explain something for them. Another option, you will find it in your Chromebook. It is there. It is like a built-in app. Okay?
Okay, Canvas.
Like, click on the launcher here and search for it. You'll find it here. Another one, yes, Hayat, I'll share it again right now, okay? Another one is cursive.
I see cursive.
Yes. Well, where is it? Where are you? Let me see, wait. Okay, because like I switched my device's language to Arabic because I was having a session in Arabic. So this is the cursive one. This is how it looks like. Okay. Let me show you this one. Look, this one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in it now.
Exactly. This one enables you to like upload any image and annotate the image here. Okay. You can like create a new notebook and have like as many notes as you want inside the notebook and then share it with the students. You can even export it. Okay. So these two are going to help you a lot as if you have like an interactive whiteboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So use them and let me know what you think. And Kami, of course, is like a better option for sure.
Who?
Kami.
Yeah, but for the students, cursive looked like it would be the best option.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, cursive. Okay.
You can even like change the background so that if you're teaching like students in lower grade levels, okay, I'm still sharing my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
So if you started like a new note in here, if you click on the 3-dot menu, so you would get to change the background, and this makes it like even better than Canvas.
Oh, yes.
Yes, this is amazing. So you can like have students use it, and the lines are there so that they would be able to write without like having just a blank white.
Yes.
So this is so cool. And at the end, after they finish, they can
And you can export it as a
PDF.
PDF.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
Attach it to the Google
awesome.
Classroom assignment. So this is really great.
Oh, and you can do that while you're sharing your screen
Yes.
during the session. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna make a video. I'm the video maker.
Yeah, that's great. Use
I have
vids.
so many
Use vids.
videos. Oh my gosh,
vids.
that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will definitely make a video because I think that will really help a lot of teachers.
Yes.
Being able
Do
to,
that
you know,
video,
show them
okay, that tutorial explaining how to use Canvas or even cursive, share it with me so that I can share it with my staff. Share it with Yasser. Like, this is the power of GEG, by the way, that we like create resources and we start sharing them with each other. Thank you.
That's also in the form. I said I want to be a part of the team. Like this, if this is all I could do, this is what I would do. If all I did was train, that is my dream job.
Welcome, Stacy. You're now a GEG member.
No, okay, train and get paid for it.
Okay, Stacy, this is the end of our session.
But it looks good on your resume, though.
Exactly. Let's look at the bright side.
That's the bright side. But
Yes.
Stacy, if you found someone to pay you,
Let us
take
know.
us with you. Take us with you.
Yes.
We are working since
Come
7
on.
years for free.
Oh my goodness. But yeah,
So change your mind right now, and we need more members in GEG. What are you doing? You're ruining it. Okay.
but
Remind
yes,
me to
I
send this part from the
am.
recording.
I definitely want to be a part. I put that in the form as well.
Of course. Thank you so much, Stacy.
No
Literally
problem. And when I get through with this video, I'll send it to you. Dr. Yasser, I think I talked to you at the summit. I think
Yes,
my
we
coworker and I
yes,
came
we
to
met
your table.
before. Exactly. We met before, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were the same person. But yes, okay. Well, I can't wait to collab.
I
with
look
y'all.
younger here.
Yeah.
You see, guys, this is the power of those sessions in GEG, the community.
Yes,
All about the
definitely.
community. Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yes,
well, you all
everyone,
have a
please, if
wonderful
you
night.
have any questions, any issues, any problems, anything it's not about you are good or not good of using technology. Sometimes it's just a hidden option or something we figure out. I learned today a new things. I didn't know how to use Google Calendar through Gemini before.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's a really good thing. Yes.
Yeah, this is I just learned it from Lubna and I explained it for you and it's worked perfectly. So
I did it while she was doing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta show the administrators. They would love this.
I think it's even working with the Drive also.
Yes, it does. You can even ask it to like summarize like the last 7 emails you've received and list for you the action items, so it can do everything on your behalf.
We need this in our school.
Yeah, it's really great.
Did you
Just
stop
try it out. It's really
recording?
great.
Lubna, stop recording.
Yes, sir. I need to hop off. People are waiting for me in the other session.
Yalla, goodbye.
Thank you
مع
so
السلامة. Wallah, I need
Thank you,
to eat
guys.
some
Thank you so
papayas.
much. Okay, we truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for attending. Thank you so
شكرا
much.
لكم جميعا. Please following us in our Instagram and make a lot of likes and shares, please.
Will do. Hopefully your Instagram handle
you
was
so
on the
much.
slide.
Halim,